Hi everyone, my name's Michelle and this is my channel Sewing Bunny. Thank you for joining me in my video today, which is, I haven't actually thought of a title for this. I'm going to need to do that. It's kind of things that I have picked up in the last sort of couple of months, I suppose. It's things that I have bought myself. There are things that I have been gifted, and I thought I would just pop them all together and share with you all the happy things, I suppose. Happy mail, I suppose I could call it like that. So yeah, I just thought I would share that with you. Before I get started, I'll just let you know I am wearing a Me Made. This is the Sew House 7 Remy Raglan with the sleeve add-on pack. If you have the Remy Raglan pattern, then you can get the PDF of the sleeve expansion for free. And I love this in this beautiful cat viscose fabric. This fabric came from Fabric Godmother years ago. I absolutely love it. I think I mentioned when I showed you my makes video with this on, I've been saving this fabric for a long time for a special project, and I love this blouse. Okay, so let's get going. Let me start off with, I've got three boxes that I'm going to share. Now, they're not subscription boxes. They are boxes that you can purchase as one-offs. So before I get started with that, some of you may know that I subscribe to the Sew Hayley Jane boxes. You may have seen recently I haven't done any unboxing videos, and that is because I have decided to stop my subscription with Sew Hayley Jane. Now, I love Sew Hayley Jane's boxes, fabrics, but I just feel that now I don't want to be tied down to a subscription box. There are so many companies out there that I would like to try. And I actually prefer buying boxes as one-offs. They can be my little treats for the month, or if, you know, maybe I don't quite have enough funds to treat myself to fabric and things, that means I'm not tied down. I just kind of thought, do you know what, I want a bit more freedom with my subscription boxes. So that is why I've decided to cancel that and buy some one-off boxes. Now, if Hayley ever does do one-off boxes, then I probably would occasionally buy some of those as well, because I do have a lot of fear of missing out when I see all of the unboxing videos. But yeah, I wanted to expand a little bit and just pick out a few companies. So the boxes that I've got a Beyond the Pink Door box, so I can buy a one-off. If she has excess from her subscription boxes customers, then she puts them up on the website. So I've managed to get a few in the past before, and I managed to get April's one. And I've also got a Felicity Fabrics box. Now, I used to blog for Felicity Fabrics, but that's actually stopped now because they have decided to move away from selling just fabrics on their website, and they're actually moving into doing more subscription box things now. And I have bought a couple of one-off boxes from them in the past, loved them, and I saw this one. It wasn't a surprise box because I knew what was in it, but I bought that one because I loved it. And I also have the lovely Jazz and Wow box as well. It's like her In Bloom box. Now, that isn't fabric, but it's a mixture of buttons and earrings. I think she did one which was just jewellery and one that was just buttons, or a mixture. I went for a mixture because I like to have the jewellery as well as the sewing related content, obviously for buttons and things as well. And I just found that having that gave me a bit more freedom in picking up boxes rather than just being tied down each month. I hope that makes sense. So let me start off with, let's do the Jazz and Wow box, which was the In Bloom box. So beautifully packaged up here with these gorgeous like lavender sort of sprigs in there. So beautiful. And I say I went for the mixed box, so I'll show you the little pin first. How beautiful is that? This lovely daisy, absolutely gorgeous for putting on like my coat or a handbag or something would be lovely. And I've also got matching earrings. Oh, they're so beautiful. These daisies I have worn so much. I've put them back on the card because obviously it looks nice and pretty, but I have worn these loads. I think they just go with so many of my outfits. And then the other earrings, they're so fun, these lovely dangly ones. And when I ordered the box, Becky, who runs Jazz and Wow, did say if you would like silver or gold to specify. I prefer gold jewellery, so I said gold. So I have these lovely gold flowers with these. Oh, they're just so beautiful, these colours. And oh yes, also, sorry, I did also get a little charm as well. How beautiful is that? So this can be a little zip pull, or it can just be a little clip on that you can put onto your bags or something. It's beautiful, that. And for the buttons, so I've got 2 lots of buttons. These are so fun. These are rectangular buttons with these little green flecks in it. They're absolutely gorgeous. So pretty. Would be lovely on a cardigan or something, those. And these I love. They're so beautiful. These like confetti colours. Can you see they've got like pink and like a baby blue and a pink, and they're in these little flowers. I don't know how well that's going to come up there, but they're lovely, and you get 5 in a pack, so that is lovely. So that was my In Bloom Jazz and Wow box, my little surprise box, and I'm hoping that she'll do a few more of those because I really enjoyed receiving that. And it's just a bit different having buttons and jewellery. So next up is the Felicity Fabrics Box. So they regularly have a surprise box that you can go on their website and pick out. I think they do a few different sizes of boxes, but occasionally they'll do special ones on top of that. And they decided to do one for So Yellow for Endo. You probably heard me talk about that in my recent makes video where I made a jumper for that. And when I heard they were releasing a box for So Yellow for Endo, it was really a nice idea because it contained fabrics that you could use potentially for the challenge, where obviously they were yellow, and also a percentage of the sales went to an endometriosis charity. So I thought that was amazing. Now, at first I thought, oh, I'm not sure. I've already got an idea what I want to sew for So Yellow for Endo. Do I need more yellow fabric? And then Fliss from Felicity Fabrics put up an Instagram post where she showed 2 of the fabrics that were in the box, well, the 2 fabrics that were in the box, and that she only had a couple left. And I immediately bought one because, yeah, I loved them. So it wasn't a surprise box as such to me because I saw the fabrics beforehand, but yeah, as soon as she said she had a couple left over, I had to buy one. And the main reason is for this fabric. It's a cotton with these like crochet looking sort of daisies on. So pretty, I love it. And it is a Little Johnny fabric, so it's a beautiful quality, and I got 1.5 meters of this in the box. Oh, I just think they're so beautiful, those daisies. So pretty. Is that the right way? That's the right way, I think, for them. Oh, they're just beautiful. I mean, you wouldn't think that you know, you couldn't reach out and touch those. It's a beautifully printed design, and I thought this would make a beautiful shirt. Perfect for summer, being obviously these lovely sort of pale flowers. And I love that it's a very subtle yellow, so it's really not a bright in your face yellow. So I just thought that was beautiful. So I can't wait to make a shirt with this. I don't know what pattern yet, but I've got 1.5 meters of it. And I loved it, and I hadn't seen this anywhere else, so I wanted to pick that up. And then the second fabric that was in the box, you get 1 meter of this one, and yeah, again, it just drew me in as soon as I saw it. It's a mustard yellow, and it's double gauze. You may know that I am a double gauze fan, and being 1 meter, this would make a perfect little woven tee. And I am actually after a little plain sort of mustard yellow woven tee to go with some leggings that, if you've seen my plans, would go quite nicely with. And I thought this was lovely. It's a really nice deep mustardy colour, beautiful, and yeah, I thought that would be perfect for a woven tee. So I really like those 2 fabrics, and yeah, loved that in the box. But as well as the fabrics in the box, you also got a whole load of notions, and it came in this lovely little bag. And if I just tip it out, so in there you get little swatches of the fabrics that came in the bag, again with just their sort of fabric content, how to wash, etc., which is lovely. We got some beautiful ribbon, this lovely sort of organza ribbon. Now I wouldn't use this with sewing, but I would use this for gift wrap and things. It's absolutely beautiful, that. We also got some bias binding, which is fabulous. Look at that. Beautiful spring colour. Absolutely beautiful. And as you probably know, I do love a little bit of bias tape. I put bias tape. This is the Specky Seamstress one with the cats. So I do love a bias tape. A gorgeous yellow zip. How beautiful is that? And it's a decorative zip. Absolutely beautiful. And some buttons, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buttons. So they were around all the table, and they are bright yellow. Beautiful buttons. So yeah, we got 8 of those. These look like 2.5 centimetre, I think, buttons, or 2 centimetre buttons. Yeah, I think 2 centimetre actually. So I thought that was fabulous. A beautiful little box there. And I'm really happy that I got that. And then next up is the most recent box, which was the Beyond the Pink Door box. So I only actually ordered this a few days ago. So if you haven't received your box yet, you might just want to skim over this bit. Because I know potentially some people might not have received their boxes yet. I think most people have, but I'm not sure about potentially outside of the UK. So this one, again, I just treated myself to a one-off box because I saw on Andrea's Instagram that she said she had a few leftover boxes. So of course went over, because I always forget the date that she releases the one-off boxes. So I'm forever grateful, Andrea, if you are watching, that you post on Instagram when you've got spare boxes, because then I can go, ooh, yes, and pick one up. So I'll show you the few bits that you get in the box. So because it's obviously Easter, then she put in a couple of little Easter chocolates. I'm going to eat those as soon as I finish this video. This beautiful patch of a hummingbird, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if everyone got the same one, but oh, it's beautiful. And I love this, a little notebook, which is wham bam, I love a plan. That's gorgeous. And then I've got some thread that matches my fabric. Now this came in 4 colourways. Each colourway was stunning. I think I would have been happy with any of them, but I do love this colourway. But oh, it's beautiful. It's 2.5 meters of viscose, and it's a beautiful quality. And oh, I love Andrea's picks. Like, they're just so up my street. She loves florals and I love florals. And yeah, this is it. Oh, isn't it beautiful? It's absolutely stunning. And this is certainly a fabric that if I'd seen on a website, I would have bought. I'm so pleased that I got this box. It was meant to be. It was just, oh yeah, I love it. That's the thing with the surprise boxes. If you don't know what you're going to get, and in instances like this where it's 100% what I would buy myself, oh, it's wonderful. So I'm so pleased with this. This is going to be a dress. I can't wait to sew this up. I just think the colours are beautiful. I love it. I love that there's these yellows going through it, as well as, you know, I mentioned I do like yellow. And I just, oh, it's beautiful. You've got like little hints of like orangey colour in there. You've got all the different shades of blue. Oh, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Love this. So yeah, I'm going to make a dress from that. I'm so pleased with that box. So happy that I decided to treat myself with that. So those are the boxes that are, they're not subscription boxes, but they're kind of like one-off boxes. One thing I am still subscribed to is the Specky Seamstress Bias Binding Appreciation Society Club, I think it's called. Or I think it's just the Bias Appreciation Society. Because yeah, I love bias binding, and I always forget to share again, because they're just like little one-offs that come in and out, but I did remember to put this one to one side to share with you, and it is this one. So being April, it's little April showers. I always think of the song in Bambi whenever I say April showers. Yeah, I'm sure like those of you that know what I mean will understand, but yeah. But yeah, that's beautiful. How nice would that be, like if you made a coat, like a little raincoat or something, and finished off, say, like the bottom or something like that with the bias binding? I think that'd be beautiful. And then on to things that I have been gifted. I've got two things that I've been gifted. So first off is one of my lovely friends is a hairdresser, and she does do my hair, and I was round hers the other day, and she said to me, she goes, oh, we get as part of our like magazines that they put out for clients, Prima, and they have sewing patterns in. So usually I think the people in the shop or the salon take out the sewing pattern and go, well, no one's going to use that, and chuck it. And she kind of went, hang on, I know somebody that sews, and she gave me a couple of them, and she said, look, I don't know if they're your thing, but if you want, I can keep them anytime we get the magazine, and you can have them. So I was like, yes, please. So I've got 4 that she managed to sort of save for me, and I just thought that's really nice. So I've got October 2024, and I've got March, so I've got January 25, February 25, and March 25. So those are the ones that she managed to save for me. So the October one is this lovely blouse here. I love that it's got this sort of puffiness on the sleeve. It's nice and relaxed. You can wear it out, or you can have it tucked in, or you can make it into a dress. And these are the line drawings. Now, I've never sewn a Prima pattern before. Anyone that has, please let me know. Are they okay? Let me know your tips, because as I say, I've never sewn one before, but they look really nice. So that was one. And then if I go to January, this is a really nice little wrap top. If I turn it around, you can see the line drawings there. It's really pretty. And I mean, you can do like this wrap here, or you can do it plain fronted, which is quite nice. And then February, this one is a little jacket there. And again, the line drawings. It looks quite a straightforward one, that. So that's quite nice. And this one is very nice as well. This one is like a sweater, sort of like almost like a polo type sweater. Again, if I turn it around at the back, you can see there it's got like this sort of slight collar to it, but then it has this yoke piece, and it's not very fitted, which is quite nice, and it looks really comfortable. You can have it with a bottom band or just have it loose. So yeah, I thought that was really nice, and how nice of my friend to save those for me. So hopefully I'll get a few more of those over the next few months. I think she said she'll save them up and then give me a little pile every now and again, which I thought was really kind. So last on my list of things to share with you is, again, something that has been given to me, and it has been very, very kindly given to me by one of my lovely, lovely followers. Hello, Rita. Thank you so much for sending me this. I really appreciate it. And I wanted to share it here on one of my videos, because I know all my followers will absolutely love it too. So thank you. So the lovely Rita actually met up with, I'm sure you know her, Cara, who is so mad over on YouTube and Instagram. They met up in London. Because Rita is actually from the US, so she came over, and I know that Cara and her met up because they're good friends, and Rita said to Cara, would she mind very kindly passing on a little package to me, which I thought was so kind. And Cara, if you're watching, thank you so much for arranging it to be posted to me. I really appreciate it. It's so kind of you to do that as well. So yeah, I thought I would share with you what I got from the lovely Rita. So she sent me this lovely pattern, which is a little jacket pattern. Let me show you the back of it there. So this is the Simplicity 8604. And I thought it was beautiful, this lovely little peplum jacket here, or you can have it without. You can have a slightly longer line one there. You can have it with buttons, without buttons, which I think is so pretty. I do like this one here that the model's wearing with this little peplum, especially open. I think that looks so pretty, especially with a pair of sort of slim-fitting jeans or trousers, having that little peplum sitting just below the waist. I think is beautiful. So thank you so much, Rita. That's such a lovely pattern. Also inside was this gorgeous little purse with Misty Cat on it. So as you know, I've got two cats, Misty and Bentley. This is most definitely a Misty Cat. Even the eyes look like Misty. So sweet. She's not in the little cat cubby today, unfortunately. She's downstairs with my husband on the sofa. But how sweet is that? Lovely little pouch, so I can pop all my little sewing goodies in there. And inside the pouch, she popped a couple of little goodies in there. This was so sweet, this lovely little pin badge with the American flag and the United Kingdom flag. How beautiful is that? Because yeah, it's a lovely like sort of friendship pin. I think, you know, that even if you're not in the same country and everything, you can still be friends and everything. So I loved that. And also I got some webbing. Now this is like a very heavyweight webbing, so thank you very much for that. I'm not 100% sure, I must admit, what that is for. I'm not sure whether it's like sort of where you can stabilize like hems if you have something like that, or whether it's for like handbag sort of bag making things. I will look up what I need to do with that, but if anyone does know, let me know. And best of all, she sent me a couple of fabrics, and oh, so beautiful. So this one, I think she gave me a metre of each. I haven't actually measured them, to be honest. I've kept them all nicely folded. This one, how fun is that with these cats? I love their little faces. They're just so sweet. Look how content this one is. Beautiful. And yeah, this one looks a bit mischievous. I love this. So nice, so colourful. And then also this one, which matches beautifully with these little dots. There was that little bubbles, and they're all these lovely rainbow colours. I think it's so beautiful. I love how they work so nicely together. So kind. Thank you so much, Rita. I love those, and those are 100% cottons. They're beautiful quality, lovely and soft, beautiful. So I can't wait to use those. Those will definitely be going towards a bag. I think it'd be really nice having this as the outer and this as the lining. Or I might use these for, if I do get round to it, my art organiser that is in my Make 9 by So Sweetness, the ultimate art organiser, because again, that would be really nice. This on the outside and this on the inside. I'm definitely going to use them together for something, be it whether it's a bag or my art organiser. But thank you, Rita. Right, so that's everything for today's video. Now, I do have some more things that I will be sharing with you probably in the next few weeks, because I have bought a few fabrics and things recently. I'm just waiting for them to arrive because there's been some Easter sort of deals, and yeah, I couldn't resist. So there will be a fabric haul coming to you in the next few weeks. I do have a little bit of space going on, just a little bit. But thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy them, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, it would be lovely if you could. So until next time, take care. Bye.